Hi everyone, I'm Russ.
I'm Mark.
And this is a spirited endeavor.
Prime in the Pump edition.
Indeed.
All right, so tonight we've got a little something special going on here.
Yeah, a little something different for us.
I know, right? So this is a single barrel whiskey.
Yep.
This one was handpicked by TC Whiskey and the Cigar Crew and this is Yellowstone.
And I've seen them on the shelf. I hadn't picked one up yet. You beat me to it, and I'm really curious about this one.
I am too. So this is a series of hand selected single barrels, and they're all different. It's part of a single barrel collection, and each one is going to have its own unique characteristics.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to try this one.
Me too. Now, of course, single barrel, that can go really well or really badly, depending upon, what was chosen and who chose it and their particular taste. But I found a lot of times with single barrel, when it's good, it's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've had some fairly good luck with single barrels.
We have, actually.
It's true. We'll see if our luck holds with this one, but Yellowstone's got a pretty good reputation.
Yeah. Well, and it's kind of funny because I've got the series out on TV too, so the timing of that's kind of good.
Yeah, exactly. So this one was, let's see, this one is 58.7 or 57.5% ABV.
Nice.
And yeah.
So it should not be short on flavor.
No, this is a cask strength whiskey.
Nice.
So we're in for it tonight.
Awesome.
All right, well, let's get into it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's funny. I keep seeing that in the liquor store, and just because the show is on, that name kind of stands out at this point.
Yeah, the show, the park.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that too.
All right.
Sweet.
Yeah, the bottle on this thing is gorgeous.
It really is.
Yeah.
I like the label on it too.
I really do too. 7th generation family distillers. So MC Beam was the great grandfather of Stephen Beam, who's the distiller on this.
Interesting.
Yeah, and so they sold their distillery back to Yellowstone in order to create or revive the Yellowstone brand.
That's cool.
I know. Interesting.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we've got here.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that is present on the nose.
Yeah, it really is. That is lively.
Yeah, it is. Some nice vapors on that one.
Yeah, perfumey too.
Yeah, very much so.
So I'm getting that little that oakiness on there, but it really kind of presents very perfumey, very effervescent.
Yeah. Wow. There we go. Now that some of the vapors are kind of wafting off, you can kind of get down in there.
Yeah, I'm getting a strong cherry note in there. Very strong. That's like ripe cherries.
Yeah, and I'm not getting the corn dust or anything of that nature. It's more the cherry and.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see it as a little dusty cherry.
Yeah, wow, those vapors are definitely present on this one.
Now there's nothing off-putting in the nose at all. I mean, it is really, really nice. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to
I'm curious.
drop right in my palm here. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh.
That's very oaky.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like sawdust. Little cherry note in there.
Yeah, the cherry I definitely got.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
That's really cool. If you're ever having difficulty with the nose on something, just put a drop right in your palm, rub your hands together, and then you're going to get more of the vapors and stuff on that.
Yeah.
Get a little bit more nose.
Yeah, going back to it, I get even more now that I go back to the glass.
Yeah. And that certainly helped unlock this one a little bit. So still the cherry in there. I'm still getting the oak note, but now I'm sort of getting that underneath that sweetness.
Yep.
It comes off as like brown sugar.
Brown sugar, molasses.
Molasses, yeah.
Yeah, there's a nice dark sweetness that goes with this one. Cool.
Right. Cheers. Wow, that is lively.
Oh, oh, that's pretty good.
All right, that is spicy. It's not. It's also it's baking spices, but it's also chili pepper spice, and it kind of gets you in a few different ways.
Oh wow, there is so much going on there.
There really is. Now there's a lot of layers of flavors in there.
Yeah, it's like a wall of flavor. It's going to take a minute to kind of sort through that one, and I imagine the first sip isn't going to do it justice.
Yeah, I know, and I'm going to also add some water to this on the back end too, because I think there's a lot to unlock here. So just initially, I mean, I'm just overwhelmed by the spice on that. It was on the tongue, on the tip of the tongue, on the sides of the tongue, over the top of the tongue.
There we go. Yeah, so second sip acclimate a little bit. Still spicy, peppery, like hot pepper. Barrel, definitely oak forward on this one. Like licking a plank almost. But still the sweetness. It's not overly sweet though. You know, the nose for me was real sweet. The palate, on the other hand, that sweetness is kind of taken down a notch by the oak. Getting a little bit of that cherry though.
There was a in the Mystic Seaport in Connecticut. There's a ship there, the Charles S. Morgan.
Yes.
And if you go below decks on it, you're getting the smell of the wood and the sea, and it really has this really interesting, you know, old wood, old oiled wood and stuff like that in there. And man, that just, it tastes like that. It tastes like that smells.
Yep, I agree. Now going back, I'm getting tobacco on the nose.
Funny you mentioned that. I am too. I've got a little tobacco on the back end.
Yeah.
And then it's drying like a black tea.
Yep.
But I'm still getting that beautiful cherry in there. It's right in the middle, just right in the center. Once all the spice clears out, it's like boom.
Oh yeah, and it's right there. Everything else is kind of around the perimeter, still present, but it's kind of that cherry's, for me, the focal point. But there's so much there. Oh man, that's good. I like that. Like you, I'm not a huge fan of the tannins sometimes, especially when it gets a little dry and a little funky. This one has those, but fortunately they're not too obtrusive. I think if I was to change anything, I might reduce that a little bit somehow.
Yeah, you know, I'm with you. Like I said, I was going to add a drop of water to this one because I think it's going to unlock something. I just have that feeling.
Getting like a little bit of almost lemony citrus on the back end of that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I can see that.
All right, what are we gonna get?
I'm kind of working for it, but I can see it.
Yeah, it's as my tongue is dried and I've got just kind of the oils left behind them. See, that's what I'm picking up.
You know what it is? Like one of those lemon drop candies. You know, that are, I mean, they're not terribly sweet.
Right.
You know, they kind of leave that sort of lemon oil on the back of your tongue.
Yep.
I can see that.
Oh wow.
Okay, that changed the nose dramatically.
Yes, it did.
All right, now I'm getting caramel. I'm getting sweetness. I'm getting brown sugar, but like crystallized brown sugar.
Yep. Yeah, when I first went back to that, having agitated it, I caught a huge whiff of pipe tobacco, and then once that cleared, yeah, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, there is definitely a pipe tobacco note in there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here. That changed the entire spice profile. So now it's not on the front of the tongue and attacking the sides, it's just over the top. And I'm getting more and more of that tobacco.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really interesting. So for me, and again, the ratio that we use is probably a little different. I think I probably want just a little bit more water than you did. For me, it got rid of the cherries, pretty much gone, but the sweetness remains. And I agree with the tobacco. That seemed to kind of kick up a little bit. The spice has been delayed towards the back, but still present, but not harsh. Oh, this is nice. That would hold up well to ice, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Now, when I rubbed my tongue against the roof of my mouth, everything felt prickly. It was really weird. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was very prickly.
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 That's our word for the night.
I'm digging the hell out of this.
That is solid. That's a damn good whiskey.
That really is. That is well put together.
Yeah.
And single barrel, so I'll have
That's
to
a hell
enjoy
of a
this while we
barrel.
get it. Yeah.
That is a hell of a barrel.
Yeah.
Now, I guess, so they do provide some barrel information here. Okay, so they do provide the barrel number, which is good. Looks like 7544655. If you do go looking for one of these, and this one was from 11/15/2016. So if you decide to look one of these up and want to find the same barrel, good luck, but that's the barrel number. And 57.5% ABV of all sorts of goodness. Damn.
Layers and layers.
Oh, that's tasty.
Okay. All right. We have our scale 1 to 5.
I'm gonna go 4.
I'm with you.
Yeah. No,
I think this is absolutely a solid number 4.
yeah. For me to get up above the 4 generally is going to take some other grains besides what the norm. Something that's got a little bit more barley to it or a little bit more wheat to it, just to add a little additional complexity. This one offers a lot of what you would expect stereotypically from a bourbon, but damn, it's tasty.
It really is. I'm really digging this one.
Yeah.
This was a fine pick.
That's a damn good find,
That's a
man.
good
Again, I've walked by this on the shelf so many times at this point. It just never quite got my attention to the point where it followed me home. But wow, was I wrong?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this one jumped out into my basket, and I'm glad it did.
Yeah, you and me both. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, we sure did. We'll catch you on the next one.
Take care.
Okay, bye.